Pot, Chinese Pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese Pot, Chinese Pot.
Hello and welcome once again to Chinese Pod. We're coming to you from Shanghai, China. We're bringing you lessons in spoken Mandarin. Today's lesson is for the newbie level. That is a beginner's level. And even if you haven't listened to any Chinese before, you should be able to get a hold of this lesson. It's very basic. If it's too low for you, this level isn't challenging enough, you can go to ChinesePod.com and find something that is more challenging because there are 4 levels on Chinese Pod. Now, my name is Ken Carroll.
And I'm Jenny.
And Jenny, could you tell us a little about our topic for today's newbie lesson?
Sure, we're talking about asking for change.
Asking for change.
Yes.
Asking for change. Great. Now, that's your context. So you're in a store, presumably, or a restaurant or something. Now, do you want to choose a word from the dialogue that we will hear just to add a little bit more to the context?
Of course. 零钱 零钱
All right, let's get the sound of that again. 零钱
That's right.
零钱 Now, just think about that sound for a minute and guess, what do you think it could mean? Well, maybe you could tell us, Jenny. What does 零钱 mean?
Well, first of all, they're both second tones.
Okay.
And it means spare change.
Spare change. So, in other words, the change you receive when you pay for something in a store is to receive you.
Yes, or, smaller denomination.
So small, okay. Yeah, like coins and stuff like that
Yes.
will be 零钱.
Yes.
And it's also the money when you pay for something in a store,
Yes.
is what you receive back. Well, there you go. That's the key word. One more time, Jenny, that's...
零钱
Okay, great. Now, let's listen to the dialogue. It's top down. In other words, we'll present you the dialogue and then piece by piece we'll put it together for you. So with that, let's listen to today's dialogue 3 times.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Chinese Pod Trivia. Our first question is, how long will it take you to become an intermediate Chinese speaker using the Chinese Pod app? Is it A, the rest of your life? B, you should already be an intermediate speaker? C, 3 months? Or D, Chinese Pod has an app?
You should already be in.
Ooh, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 3 months. That's right. Head over to ChinesePod.com now to register for your access to over 4,000 lessons. Get the Chinese Pod app now on Google Play or the App Store.
Dialogue first time.
你好，可以换零钱吗？
可以，你要换多少钱？
100块钱。
没问题。
Second time.
你好，可以换零钱吗？
可以，你要换多少钱？
100块钱。
没问题。
Third time.
你好，可以换零钱吗？
可以，你要换多少钱？
100块钱。
没问题。
Okay, I think translation time.
Yep. 你好，可以换零钱吗？
Hi, can I get some change?
你好，可以换零钱吗？
Hi, can I get some change?
你好，可以换零钱吗？可以。你要换多少钱？
Sure. What do you need changed?
可以。你要换多少钱？
Sure. How much do you want to change?
可以。你要换多少钱？100块钱。
100 yuan.
100块钱。
100 yuan.
100块钱。没问题。
No problem.
没问题。
No problem.
没问题。
No problem. Yes. Okay. Now, some very interesting stuff here. Let's take a look. Let's get back to the first sentence. Now, when you go into a store, when you meet anyone in any situation, I suppose, in Chinese, you can just say,
你好,你好.
Now, we've covered 你好 in several lessons here. You can do a search there and you'll get a lot more on that. Now, you want to change some money. So the question was,
可以换零钱吗?
Now, you may have heard 零钱 meaning change. And in this case, it means like small cash or coins or small denominations. Now, the verb to change or exchange is
换
So to change money is
换零钱.
in the sense of to break down, let's say, denominations into something smaller. Now, and the question was, can you or is it possible?
可以换零钱吗?
Okay, now we need to look at that. 可以 meaning to be able to.
That's right.
Is that possible? 可以. And the ma at the end makes it a question. Now, you can actually, in Chinese, you can actually just say 可以吗? If the context is clear, 可以吗 is a perfectly acceptable question. It means literally, is that possible? Can it be done? And the ma turns it into a question. So let's listen to that whole sentence again one more time.
你好,可以换零钱吗?
Great. Now, so, hi, could you help me to break down this into something smaller? This, whatever denomination it is. Now, of course, that person is helpful. She says,
可以,你要换多少钱?
Now, let's look at it because the question was 可以吗? Right? Now, so the answer is
可以.
Now, I'll practice that with you for a couple of times, Jenny. So I'll ask the question and you can just reply. So let's say the context is clear, right? You know, there's a pen on the table. I pick it up and I'm essentially saying, can I borrow? And I'll just say, 可以吗?
可以.
可以吗?
可以.
Okay, it's as simple as that.
Or you can say 不可以.
不可以.
Answering the negative.
Yes, indeed. Now, so the question was, well, how much do you want to change?
你要换多少钱?
Now, 钱, we've had this. It means money. And the question, how much money?
多少钱?多少钱?
多少钱? Now, 多少 meaning how much?
Yeah.
Let's hear that again, please, Jenny.
多少?多少?
How much? Now, even that is possible if you were in a shopping context and you wanted to know. Indeed, say there's a T-shirt there or something, and
you point at
she's
it.
holding at it, and you say, 多少钱? 多少钱?
多少?
Even 多少, it's possible. It's better if you could say 多少钱, but it's possible. So now 你要换. Now 换 we said already was
to change.
And so 你要, now the verb 要 meaning to
want or indicates a resolve, right? To do something.
你要, literally to
want,
want, I suppose it is in this case. So you want to change how much money. That's how it's framed. Let's hear that one more time.
你要换多少钱? 你要换多少钱?
So in terms of syntax, it's you want to change how much money. 你要换多少钱? Okay. Now, in this case, the number was
100块钱. 100块钱.
Now, literally translated, that means
100 chunks of money.
100 chunks of money.
Yeah.
So 100 meaning 100. And 块钱. Now, 块meaning a piece.
Yes.
It can mean a chunk or a cube.
Yeah.
It can have many, but it essentially means a piece. And 钱 meaning money.
Yes.
So literally translated, as you say, Jenny, it's 100 pieces or cubes or blocks or piece of money.
Oh, I like that.
Indeed. Now, so that's how you say it. Now, so let's hear that again, please.
100块钱. 100块钱.
Great. Now, I translated that as yuan. The Chinese word for dollar is yuan, right?
Yes, the official.
Official.
Trend.
So when you're talking money here, you can say, 100 yuan. Or
Yeah, you can
50
say
yuan.
100元
100 yuan. You can say
50
that
元
too.
Same thing as 块钱
Indeed. And so when you want to express that, no problem at all. That's fine. You can just say,
没问题没问题
没问题. That's fine. Now, 问题 literally means question.
Yes.
So I have no questions. 没问题 means that's fine, no problem. Let's hear that again a couple of times, please, Jenny.
没问题没问题没问题
Great. Now, there's quite a lot in here for a newbie lesson, actually.
Yeah.
So it is a challenging newbie lesson. I think we should listen to it perhaps three more times.
Hey guys, it's Michael here at Chinese Pod, and we want to say thank you to all of our faithful subscribers. If you're not registered yet, head over to ChinesePod.com now and get 20% off.
We got promo codes. Save your money. Promo code. Learn Chinese. Register now at ChinesePod.com.
Use promo code GET20 at checkout to get 20% off your first year.
Dialogue first time
你好，可以换零钱吗？
可以。你要换多少钱？
100块钱。
没问题。
Second time
你好，可以换零钱吗？
可以。你要换多少钱？
100块钱。
没问题。
Third time
你好，可以换零钱吗？
可以。你要换多少钱？
100块钱。
没问题。
Okay, so let's briefly go through some of the vocab here, please, Jenny. So the word for change, as in small denominations or coins.
零钱零钱
Great. Now the verb to change, as in to change money or to exchange.
换
How much money?
多少钱多少钱
The verb to need.
要
100 yuan, as in Chinese dollars.
100块钱100块钱
And no problem.
没问题
Great. Thank you very much for that, Jenny. And
No worries.
If you need, which I'm sure you will need to drill down, to go into that in a little bit more detail, you can go to ChinesePod.com. You can do the exercises, the transcripts. You can see the characters. You can get all sorts of goodies on there to help you to consolidate what you've heard there. But for here today, from us here in Shanghai, I think it is time for us to say
再见
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.ChinesePod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number 0296. So just go to www.ChinesePod.com/0296 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again? www.ChinesePod.com/0296.
Chinese Pod.